Hello, Business 493 students. This is Professor Hassey. This is our introduction video to assignment number 1, which is due June 22nd, Wednesday, and it's posted now in your Blackboard. And I'm just going to review this assignment. All assignments naturally are done from your home, and you'll be posting your work files to Blackboard. If you get confused about posting or how to do it, just be sure to let me know. But again, you have until Wednesday, June 22nd to complete your work. Our next scheduled class is Thursday, June 23rd, and I will have an introduction video prior to that class posted to Blackboard to just go over what I will be discussing on June 23rd. So let's take a look at our first assignment. Our first assignment is naturally, if you go to your Blackboard, and here's our Blackboard, if you go to the assignments file folder and click on that, you'll see our first assignment. And I give you 3 files, but you only need to use 2 of them, or basically 1 of them. The first 2 files are the same files of our assignment, a PDF version and a Word doc version. So you can use either one. Most students prefer to use the Word doc version because they can type right on top of the file. Then the final third file is a sample of your portfolio that you'll be doing. I'm asking you in question 4 of the assignment to put together a spreadsheet and select some stocks that you will track throughout our course. This will require you to create an Excel or a spreadsheet file. I give you the format in that PDF spreadsheet file there, but all the work in the portfolio is to be done in a spreadsheet, Excel, and please post that Excel spreadsheet in addition to your other work to this file folder in Blackboard. To upload files, all you need to do is click on the file heading, and up will come a upload file where all you'll do is you'll just find the files, and in this case you'll probably have 2 files. Go to your computer and browse and look for those files, select what they are, and they'll upload into this file folder, and then you just submit it. Make sure you hit the submit button, and then I will have your work to grade. Again, all this needs to be done by June 22nd. Here's the file for the assignment. There's 4 questions. Each question is worth 25 points. Again, this grade of assignment 1 is 20% of your course grade. Again, during the course of the next 10 days or 8 days, if you have any questions, just let me know. But all the work will be done answering these questions, and make sure you complete each question. The first question has to do with banking services. Chapter 1 from our text, and some of the information is posted in Blackboard. Locate a commercial bank and describe the individual banking services they offer, concentrating on checking, savings, and investment accounts. What are they and how much do they cost? And what are the fees that the bank charges for these services? For example, if any of you, I assume, have a checking account, why don't you use the bank that you have a checking account with and look up some of their services and explain them? Question 2 has to do with borrowing, okay? With the bank you selected above, locate 2 types of loans, car loan and a home mortgage. Find the following current interest rates and their maturity in years. Is now a good time to borrow for a car or a mortgage? So if you use Wells Fargo in question 1, go to Wells Fargo and find out their current car loan interest rates over how many years. Look at what's their current mortgage rates over how many years, and explain that at Wells Fargo Bank. In other words, we're doing some information about understanding banking and the key services that banks offer. Question 3 has to do with our topic that we're going to concentrate a lot on in our next class on June 23rd, budgeting. But I just like you to prepare a simple budget. Some line items you get as examples in page 73 of your textbook, but you can create those line items very easily. And now I don't want you to get too specific or tell us any of your family secrets. Just generally put together a budget. Prepare a budget for you and your family based on simple budget lines. You don't have to put dollar amounts, just how much you think or you plan on spending during the course of a year of your money on rent, mortgage, groceries, auto insurance. How much do you put in savings? It can be clothing. It can be a wide variety of things. It has to total 100%, but just give me an idea what you think a proper budget would be for you or your family. Again, we'll talk more about this in detail at our next class. And then finally, the question 4 that I was talking about, the stock portfolio. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible because I know some of you probably have never invested stock before. But what I like to do is I'm giving you an imaginary $100,000. And with that $100,000, I'd like you to select up to 5 stocks to invest in, and we'll keep track of it during the weeks of our course. And I'd like you to create a portfolio listing those stocks and their prices that you're purchasing. Now, when are you going to purchase these stocks? At the close of business this Friday, June 17th. So you pick your companies, you find the closing price of their stock on Friday. Excuse me. And what you do, the stock market closes at 1 o'clock Pacific time every day. Now, you don't have to do this on Friday. You can do it subsequently, but you want to get the closing prices on Friday, June 17th. And then that'll be your opening stock price. You select the amount of your investment in that stock, and then you divide the stock price into the investment to get the number of shares you are going to purchase of that stock. And here's a sample that I provide you in the assignment file folder that shows you the format that I would like you to do the spreadsheet. Because here's my investment that I'm going to be doing this Friday, June 17th. I'm going to buy 4 stocks. Remember, you can buy from 1 to 5. I picked 4 stocks and I split, notice over here, $100,000. I put $25,000 into each of the stocks. You do whatever you see fit. If you want to buy 1 stock or 2 stocks and put 40,000 in one and 60,000 in the other, it just has to total 100,000. Now, it's not Friday, June 17th yet, but I give you an example. Then I go and here's the prices that I'm purchasing those stocks on Friday, June 17th. That's the closing stock price. And then what I do in my spreadsheet, and actually this is a PDF, but I want you to set up a spreadsheet where now you're going to be doing a formula in the shares column where you're going to divide the stock price into the amount of the investment to get the number of shares you're buying on Friday. Now, naturally, you'll get a decimal number there, and then I want you to round to the nearest whole number. Now, the thing I wanted to do about this is an assessment not only on your investment skills, but mainly to get used to putting together and creating a spreadsheet. Every business student needs to understand and work with spreadsheets. This is a way of learning. So I want you to create a spreadsheet with these columns, this format, find the stock price on Friday as of Friday, June 17th, and divide that stock price into how much you allocate for the investment to determine your shares. And if you have questions about this as going forward, let me know. Now, where you get the closing price on Friday, you can go to Yahoo Finance. You can just go to Google and type in stock price, June 17th, Apple, or whatever company, and you'll get it. At the same time, I also want you to track the 3 major market indexes that we all judge our stock performance on. The Dow Jones Industrial Index, the S&P 500 Index, and the NASDAQ Index. You're seeing a lot of this in the news these days. The stock market is what they now consider in a bear market. In other words, the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ are down 20% or more from their high point earlier this year. That's considered a bear market, and it has a lot of investors freaking out. For example, Professor Hasse, he's your teacher in this class. He's not doing very good in the market so far in 2022. My stock fund is down 21% I am definitely in a bear market with my stock. Am I panicking? No. Remember, I'm an old gangster and I've made my money. I use this just to make some extra money, but also I watch and let it ride. In other words, I'm no hurry to cash this in, so I'm going to go through this market and hopefully it'll eventually come back over time. But the market is down these days. So this is the answer to question 4 that I'm looking for. A spreadsheet formatted like this with this information. And you can get the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ indexes by just typing it into Google or getting it from Yahoo Finance as of Friday, June 17th. Okay, a little spreadsheet work for personal money management. So then again, our assignment number 1 is now posted in Blackboard. You can begin to download those files and begin your work, but you got plenty of time to complete it. That is due June 22nd, not June 23rd, Wednesday, June 22nd to Blackboard. I will change that. All right. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I will not see you on the internet until Thursday, June 23rd. At 7 o'clock. But again, I'm around. If you have questions, type them into Blackboard, into the student questions and discussion question right here, or you send me an email or whatever. I'm available if you need any help with this first assignment. Refer to class number 1 in Blackboard for some of the details about banking and borrowing. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. All right, everybody. Good luck with your first assignment. And I'll talk to you again next week just before our class on Thursday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.